Hey community, it's George with you again for episode number 5 of our Hey Community episodes. Number 5 already. Man, you would have heard last week if you watched the clip. If you haven't, make sure you go back, go to our Facebook page, go to our YouTube channel, make sure you like our Facebook page, subscribe on the YouTube channel, and watch episode number 4. Pedzi knocked it out of the park when he was speaking about the topic. He was speaking about what it means to be a body corporate manager, what it means to be a good body corporate manager. So make sure you go back and look at that one. Now today what I wanted to talk to you about is I wanted to continue on about culture and how important it is for an organization. You know, look, I've traveled the world speaking as an international speaker, and one of the questions I ask a lot of organizations, whether it's a community-based organization or a commercial-based organization, I ask them, do you know what culture is? And a lot of the time I get a blank look and then some sort of muttered answer. For some who've read a couple of books, they may give me a bit of a rote lesson on what culture is or a couple of points they've read in a book somewhere, but not many people can define it, and even more so, not many people can ascertain what their culture is in their organization. Let me say this to you. A really good author, a really good culture consultant by the name of Samuel Chand says this. He says that culture eats strategy and vision for breakfast. That's a pretty good statement. That shows you the power of culture. As a matter of fact, I'm writing a book called Culture, the Silent Ninja. And I'm showing how culture can actually fight for you or against you without you even knowing if you don't plan it. So one of the things I can help you with today on today's episode is how to identify culture and how to implement some things that can change it. So first, how to identify culture. Let me give you a great definition by a lady named Carolyn Taylor who's written a book called Walking the Talk, and here is the culture, how she defines it. She says, culture are the messages people receive about how they're expected to behave. So listen to that sentence again. The messages people receive about how they're expected to behave. That's an excellent definition of what culture is. And when you want to know what sort of a culture you want, you then have got particular ways on how to design it so that you get the culture you want. See, when we started the Community Co, one of the first discussions we had was, what sort of culture do we want this organization to have? And we knew that the biggest pillar that we wanted to have around every decision being based on or hanging off that pillar was this. It was the pillar of relationship. We knew that everything we did was based around relationship with the client, relationship with our suppliers, and relationship with our staff. And so that means every decision, every process, every system that we implemented had that at its core. Very important. So you've got to decide as a company, as a group, whether you're a body corporate or whether you're a body corporate management firm, whether you are a group of lawyers, a builder or a tradie, whatever culture you want, you can actually have. So you take that definition and then you work out, how do I actually make it happen? Here are quick 3 keys on how to get culture. 1 is behavior, 2 is symbols, and 3 is systems. Let me explain them for you real quick. Number 1, behavior. Everything you do, even behind closed doors, gives a great big message on what you actually value. What you spend your time on, what you spend your money on, and what you talk about is really important because that shows all of your staff and all your clients what's important to you. Number 2, symbols. All of the things you have up, all of the little posters you have up around your offices, all of the posts you put up on your social media, all of the videos if you provided content, what they all say, they all provide what is important to you. And finally, systems, how you manage people and tasks also create culture. Understand that there's nothing you do as a business owner or a key influencer in your business that doesn't affect culture. Be aware of that. Be very careful of that. It's very powerful. We here at the Community Co know the power of culture, and we know that the way we handle our clients, the way we deal with them, if it's not based around relationship, we've steered away from culture, our very bedrock of culture. So we know exactly what we can and can't do, what we will and will not do. And funnily enough, some of you may be surprised to hear this, we have said no to taking on some clients because they were not going to fit with the culture that we wanted to build. And that's okay to do that. Because one of the lessons we learned early on, not all business is good business. And so we carry on as our culture, as being our keel that keeps us on the right path. Well, that's all from me today. Have a great day. Enjoy your week. And let me just say this to you. Remember, you have everything you will ever need to achieve what you want in life right here. Just believe in yourself. See you next time.